Hi, I'm Justin Caffrey and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to talk about one of the most important attributes in terms of healing your vagus nerve and your nervous system. It's something that's often not given enough time and consideration, and certainly is never considered in terms of medical practice or advice. Just here up on the cliff, it's out for a walk. So yeah, first of all, please like and subscribe if you can. It means a lot. And if you'd like to work with me, you can reach me on yourbottomline.com. But let's unpack this a little bit. I'm going to keep it short and simple. But when we hold on to things, we continue to cause ourselves stress and anxiety. And what does that mean in the nervous system? It means that we continue to be in that sympathetic state. We continue to be fight and flight, homeostasis, rest and recovery, fight and flight. And as you hold on, you're in fight and flight. Your nervous system doesn't understand that you're just holding on to an issue. It thinks it's a threat to your life. When you put down that issue, you move to rest and recovery. So that's why after we let go of something really stressful, we feel calmer. And there's a really good old story from the East, which is about two monks out walking in a field. And they come across a woman who is all dressed up to go to a party in the next village. And she can't get across a flooded area. So she asks the monks, a novice and an older monk, could one of you please carry me across? Both monks stop, they don't communicate with her and they don't speak because they've taken vows. The woman continues to persist, and eventually the older monk helps her across, picks her up, brings her through the water, puts her down the other side, and off they go. And for hours they continue to walk, with the younger monk absolutely going crazy in his mind about why his master had gone against all the teachings, everything that he'd known. Can't believe that his master's made this decision. So the anger is consuming him from the inside out. His nervous system is in fight and flight, and eventually he can't escape from his master because they're walking through the fields, so he has to choose the fight option. So he just lets it out. Why did you carry this woman? It's against everything that you've taught me and against everything that we believe. And the older monk stops and looks at him and he says, let's just sit for a minute. He said, you know what? Yes. 3 hours ago, I picked her up through the water and I put the lady down. But for the last 3 hours, you continue to hold on to her. And until you put her down, the pain will always consume you. And it's important to realize that a lot of our problems in terms of our vagus nerve is psychological pain. And finding that capacity for forgiveness and letting go is so important. I have a technique that you can use around forgiveness and letting go. It has to be a felt sense. But sometimes just getting out for a walk like I am here in nature and just moving the body through it. If you go out walking, if you're feeling stressed, you feel angry towards another person, that is going to be damaging your nervous system. That's going to be tipping your vagal tone down, leaving you in fight and flight. So when you go out for a walk, your heart rate rises, your nervous system believes that it's tapped into flight, so you're giving it the movement that it needs. And as you do that, it'll move back through homeostasis and into rest and recovery. And then you'll need to come and sit down and rest and be at peace for a little bit to find that rebalancing to homeostasis. We don't go from fight and flight to homeostasis. We must go into rest and recovery, replenish, and then we rest. So it's important to slow down, to sit with what's going on, to find forgiveness, and whatever you allow to consume you from the inside out will be overly stimulating your nervous system. So try out my techniques. Put your comments below if you'd like to know more about how we can do this. We have got tools, it's available, but it's important for you, the exercises, the movement, the right nutrition, but also, are you holding on to something when actually you can let go of it? And the other person who you're angry at is probably out walking in the hills, having a nice time. So you're suffering and they're okay. So it's time to put it down, to let go, to find peace. So please like and subscribe, share your comments below. I'd love to hear from you guys. And if you want to follow me on Instagram, I'm Justin_Caffrey, and I share these types of little musings on a daily basis. Thanks for your support, and I wish you well in your journey.